My name is Debbie Power and I'm the Chief Executive of the Ministry of Social Development. It is both a humbling and immense privilege to be able to speak to you today. Let me begin by speaking to all of you who were abused while you were in the care of the state. I wish to sincerely apologise for what happened to you on our watch. It was our responsibility to provide care. We should have looked after you and kept you safe as a young person in our care. We may have thought we were removing you from harm, but often we were putting you in harm's way. We did not always protect you. For that, I am deeply sorry. When you courageously shared your stories of abuse, we did not always listen or take immediate action, and I am truly sorry for that. I am sorry for the way some of you have been treated through the redress process with MSD. Our redress process has not always got things right. I accept the Royal Commission's finding that for some of you it has been slow, re-traumatising and litigious. None of us wanted that, and I apologise. Based on your feedback, we have made changes to the redress system over the years. Following the Royal Commission's recommendation, we have introduced rapid payments. We will continue to make the redress process better. To those of you who are a part of our disabled community, I want to acknowledge the harm done to you. We failed to appreciate the impact of institutionalisation and segregation on disabled people, deaf, and people experiencing mental distress. We were slow to take action. As the Chief Executive now responsible for the delivery of disability support services, I want to make sure we have the systems in place to ensure this doesn't happen again. We also failed to provide care that was culturally appropriate. For Māori, we failed to ensure Te Reo Māori connection to whakapapa, tikanga and māturanga were present in the places where you in care. For Pacific people, you were separated from your kāinga, your communities and your culture. These failures have caused ongoing pain to you, your whānau and your communities. I know no apology can make up for the lost years and hurt the abuse has brought to you as a child and into adulthood. I also want to acknowledge the family and whānau who have accompanied you through your journey. The impact on them cannot be understated, and that has often been passed to the next generation. I do hope that hearing these words today goes some way towards bringing you the closure you deserve. Thank you for your courage in revisiting your experiences for the Royal Commission. I saw how hard it was for you and your family to relive your past. What happened to you was not your fault. None of the blame can be attributed to you or anything you did. It should never have happened. We should have had better systems in place to protect you. It doesn't end here. More needs to be done to make it easier for people in need to use our services, to restore the trust and confidence of those we have let down, and to better support people to make decisions that will help them live the lives they want. We have heard your voices and listened to your accounts. We are determined to work together with other agencies to ensure the past is never repeated. We may remain committed to improving the work we do to better support the care system. We continue to strengthen the accreditation system for providers of care through Te Kahu Social Services Accreditation. We continue to support the government around changes to the Oranga Tamariki oversight. Changes will make sure that the monitor is more independent and enhance the Children Commissioner's advocacy role. Thank you for being here. Thank you for holding us to account and for challenging us to do much, much better. We cannot change the past, but thank you for your courage and perseverance you and your families have demonstrated, which have led us here today.
Tēnā koutou katoa, ko Unajago sa hau, ko te roia mā tāmua o te karauna mō Aotearoa, me te kai whakahaere mō te tarituri o te karauna. Greetings everyone, I'm Una Jargos. I'm the Solicitor General of New Zealand and I'm the Chief Executive of Crown Law. I begin by acknowledging all of you who have suffered abuses while in the care of the state. I acknowledge the pain and the trauma that you have suffered and that your whānau have suffered with you. And I acknowledge the lasting impact this has had on you, your whānau, and your lives. As Solicitor General, I am responsible for the way the Crown conducts itself in litigation in court. And I am here today to say that I am sorry for the times that the lawyers have made the terrible situation you were in even worse. I am here today to say I am sorry. I am sorry that survivors of abuse in care were not always treated with dignity by us lawyers. I am sorry that we have not been as survivor-focused as we should have been. There were times when we were too aggressive. I am sorry that we made an already terrible situation worse. We should carry out our role as lawyers for government with compassion, and we should understand how difficult it is for you to raise, again, in formal legal processes, the abuses and the neglect that you have suffered. And at times, we lost sight of you, the people behind the claims, and I am sorry for that. Sometimes we made uninformed judgments that weren't fair or necessary. Sometimes we caused unnecessary delay in legal processes. We didn't always manage the way we gathered information, and in the early 1990s, in particular, we did not identify some of your claims as raising serious criminal allegations. For that, I am sorry. I hear your wero. We have since made changes to the way we conduct historical abuse litigation. There are now bespoke out-of-court settlement processes. This avoids many of the adversarial processes of going to court with your claim. And we lawyers work with others to settle your claims promptly. We have put in place processes to stop the limitation clock so that your claims we must always remember to see the person in the claim. And for the times we have failed to do that, I am sorry. We will continue to work to find ways to recognise your vulnerability and the sensitive subject matter of your legal claims, and to balance our role in representing the government and upholding the law. I will not look away. We will do better. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.
As